Welcome to Brian's Action Figure Reviews, and today I've got another brand new Transformers review. It is the Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy, Netflix Hound, and I've been waiting a long time to get Hound. He's one of the G1 OGs, and he turns into an army truck, and seriously, just like Cop, who I reviewed not so long ago, I've waited so long to have a Hound in my collection. I never had him as a masterpiece. I never had him as an older deluxe or generations, and finally I have him, and it's the Netflix version. So let's take a look at the box. It does look quite cool. That's a cool picture of Hound there. Netflix logo on the top. Autobots insignia. On the back you've got the Jeep and Hound himself. 14 steps to the Jeep. And guys, I'm going to take him out of the box now and attempt badly to transform him. So stick by and watch. So guys, here is the Transformers War for Cybertron Netflix Hound out of the box. And he is a good one. He's really, really nice in vehicle mode. There is a lot of details and stuff on him. I really, really like him. Now, I don't have the original release, which a lot of people have said is better. But to be fair, I do like this. It does hide everything pretty well. You can see his head under there, and yeah, this is a cool version to me as well. One thing I noticed on my one is when it does roll, the right sided wheel doesn't seem to roll. I don't know why that is. Maybe if you hold it down you do get a bit of roll on it, but yeah, it still rolls freely anyway. And for me, I will be keeping him in bot mode anyway, so yeah, there's that. So he did come with instructions. They were quite easily enough to use. I mean, it's the usual kind of stuff there. Tells you how to use the guns and what have you. And yeah, now let's get him out of here. Let's change him up, shall we? Let's get the guns off first. They are quite tightly put in. So that can go in there. This part comes off too. Now you can either put it on there, or it will clip into the side, like so. So you've got two guns, or you can make one big gun. Look at my Tommy gun! But yeah, so that's the guns. Now this part, transforming him, the part I always shudder at the thoughts of. So yeah, the hands lift up fairly easily. Watch this noob mess with Transformers and totally mess it up. So that comes unblocked. Oh, and we have our first brake. Not brake, but you know what I mean. So that unplugs here as well. I'll try not to repeat the trick. So it's pegged in quite stiffly there, and again it comes off. Just hold that in and get it back in there. Legs, fall down like so. Just give yourself a bit of clearance. Excuse me. So let's peg this back on. As you can see, I'm awful with these. So that pegs on fairly easily. These pop out like so. This should come back down like that. This just goes over and pegs in. So that just keeps breaking up for me. So I don't know if it's a dodgy one or what. Or yeah, I'm just gonna leave it for now anyway. And get this back on properly. So that's one leg clipped in. And if I can just get the other one, that would be super without it breaking. So I don't know, it's like just a bad one. Or am I just wrecking it? But I don't think so. There we go. Pegged back in now. And that's plugged back in there. So that just pops back in. And there you go, Hound eventually. Now that should have been a lot easier if the yoke hadn't kept snapping off for me. I don't know if that's a regular occurrence on these figures or not, but it happened to me, so it can happen to you. Well, no, it probably wouldn't happen to anyone else because I'm absolutely ridiculously bad at transforming these. And I'm trying to break this up again to get these guns on. So yeah, there is Hound eventually. So guys, let's look at articulation. He does a full 360. We've got bicep swivels. Wrists move as well, which is quite good. You don't get much head movement really at all. You do get left to right a little bit. You do get weight swivel. Legs go all the way out. You get a knee bend. And you get rocker, okay-ish ankles, but pops out, so it's not really worth it. Overall, I'm happy with the look of the figure. Articulation and build-wise, it could be better. Now, maybe I got a bad one, because I don't usually break. Pieces don't usually come off that easy when I'm transforming things as bad as I can be at doing it, but yeah, that's a first for me. But again, he wasn't too expensive, so I'm not too unhappy with him. So yeah, guys, what do you think of this Hound? Do you think he's a good figure? What I haven't done actually is put him up against some of his buddies, next to some of his friends and enemies. So here he is next to Megatron, and here he is against the Studio Series Hot Rod. So you can see he's quite good scale-wise. And yeah, so let me know, guys, what you think about the review. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye!